Hello, crafty friends. This is the Papered Chef here. And this is a new product. I went like that. I opened it up and I got so excited because it's like it's a mini pizza box. Or it's not that mini. It's like a pizza box. And then I was like, I'm going to just do a video and open this with you live. Because it's way bigger than I thought. And you might not be expecting this to be so big either. So I just wanted to go over this with you. All right, it is called the Wreath of Blooms kit. I don't usually get too excited about our kits. I don't usually get all of our kits. But this one I thought was a really nice kit, and it was a nice price point. And the flowers were like the kind of flowers I like, which are not like the abstract painted kinds. This is like the real, they look kind of realistic. So it's called the Wreath of Blooms kit. There is a product number on here. This isn't going to be a long video, but let's go ahead and see. Hello, Lynn. Nice to see you. Let's go and see what the product number is. And then I'll go over the coordinating colors, and then I'll open up all the pieces. And then I'm not going to be able to like actually make it because, believe it or not, I don't have a hot glue gun here right now. My stuff is in shipping. It's being shipped here. So like, I'm not going to go buy another hot glue gun when I have about like at least 5 in my shipment. And so we're not going to buy another one. I'm just going to look on my order form here because I can't find the number on there. So this is not something you find in a catalog. Every month, Stampin' Up! Comes up with a new kit. A new kit from our kits collection. So we have Lynn here, Melody, nice to see you. Melissa, nice to see you. Linda from ScanNCut and Create. And Hilda, nice to see you. Linda, did you get one of these? I bet you did. This is your kind of thing. 1, 6, 2. All right, 3, 6, 2. I hope I got that right. So you could go to my website, paperedchef.stampinup.net. I don't even know. I didn't even have anything written down right now. This is a total impromptu video, impromptu. Here we go. There's my site. There's the product number. All right, so now let's put that off to the side. So let's just do this. All right, hello, Karen from Texas. Michelle, I have your order from Michelle. And my mom did have a couple of little bunny bags, just so you know, so you were able to get your totes, because that was it. Then after that, she's like down to the last little sliver of fabric. All right, so anyway, I'm back in the States now, Lynn, but my stuff is still coming from Okinawa. So that's why I don't have any hot glue gun, so I can't put this together for you. But I would have put it together right then and there, right here and there. Right here and now, I should say. But instead, we're just going to take out all the little pieces and see, we're just going to see what it's all about. All right, so first, we're going to practically put it together as much as we can. Not the whole thing, but we'll just kind of pop them out and see if we can curl some. Your granddaughter's going to love it, yeah. Definitely the bunnies. They were in my kit. My last kit was epic. No more kits, by the way. But Playing in the Rain is going to be epic as well. It's going to be an awesome kit. All right, so coordinating colors, Cajun Craze. There you go. That's the Cajun Craze here. I'm going to zoom back out, okay, because then you can see more of this wreath. Oh, that was zoomed back out. Cajun Craze, Calypso Coral. That's this color here, this sort of pinkish. Crumb Cake, that's this here, Crumb Cake. Garden Green, that's this one. Night of Navy. We'll see if we can find some Night of Navy. There's some Night of Navy there. Okay. Pear Pizzazz, that's this color here. So Saffron, that's this color here. And white. All right, so that's what it, and then there's these little brads that just popped out. So you get a few, okay, here we go. So there's a few little brads. So I went over the coordinating colors. Let's see if we can't just kind of curl up some flowers. See what it says here. It says, it has directions, which, I hardly ever read directions, but we're going to just kind of look at those a little bit and see about how the flowers are arranged. So we're going to pop these out, see what happens here. It's talking about using 2 of these with 1 of these, for example. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited, you guys. This is so pretty. And then with say you would take 2 of those and 1 of those, and then this brad. Okay, see how this works? So what you're going to get you could use a bone folder. I'll just see what's around. Either a bone folder, or you could use like a little, one of my spatulas if that's around. Seeing if I have anything around. This is all I have. It's a Pampered Chef spatula. It's called a scraping stone. So I'm going to do some little curling on the flowers. That's what I would do. Okay, this is not them telling me to. I didn't read what it says, but I'm going to, it says crease. No, I don't know. Let's see. Oh, it's talking about creasing the leaves in half. That's kind of cool. I'm just going to kind of assemble a flower the way I would, like when I get paper flowers, this is what I would do. Without being told to do that, just as a paper crafter, you do this to the edge of your flowers to make them look realistic. If you were going to make like a little vase of paper flowers from the ScanNCut or something, you'd make them look more realistic like that. All right, and then I would take this little guy. See, I don't know if there's a front and back. We'll just call that the front. Poke that through, tilt it at a little 90-degree angle, and pop that in there. And oh, you can have so much fun with this. You can even put these on cards and things if you don't want to make a wreath. You know what? Who knows if I'll even make a wreath out of it. As a matter of fact, those are pretty cool the way they are. And then it's telling you to use the hot glue gun for the back of the leaves and to kind of crease them a little. There's already little score marks in them, so it's saying to take this little piece and do this. See how there's a score line? Now, what I would do, if I see something like this, I always take my little snips and get rid of any, what I'm going to call nibs. Nibs, nibs, nibs. Where's the little snips? I have a couple more things in my unboxing, by the way. There they are. If you want to see a couple more things. So we're so excited. See how there's like little white parts on the edge of this? So kind of like that. You can even use like a nail file would work to get rid of the little nibs. The nibs are caused from like punching something out from a factory made like die cut. Okay, so those are cool. So those are going to go behind there. Just awesome. Of course, it's telling you to use hot glue, and I do recommend hot glue, and I'm not going to use liquid glue because I would use a ton of it. All right, let's see what other fun we can have. So that was one flower. And then there was another one with the same kind of thing where you put the dark one in the back. I just grabbed the middle one. Okay, it's telling you to curl these little guys. So you can curl these little guys and make that really fun curly thing in the middle. Let's see if we can't make it. The little ones would just be just as is. You just put those right onto here. Oh, you can just, I think I might make cards out of these. I don't know, guys. These are so cute. All right, I'm going to take the little tiny brads, and I'm going to put the little flower in there, like so. Yeah, I'm up for an alternative project. All right, let's see. Looking for my little snips because there's a little bit of a little nib on there. Those little nibs bother me, but that's why I have a lot of nail files around. So when I was watching TV, I would just kind of get rid of those. Oh my gosh, super adorable. It looks like they gave us a lot of extras of these, unless there's more of those stems. Huh, unless we're supposed to make them really thick. Oh, I see, there's another hole. I missed that hole right there. See that little hole right there? I missed it. So maybe we have extras, or maybe there's another stem I'm missing. Because there's 6 of these flowers, and maybe I was supposed to put like 2. Let me look at the directions. Like if there's 2 of each, maybe, yep, it says 2. It says to put 2 of each, but I don't think you need, I don't know. I don't think you need 2 of each, because let's try 2 of each and see what happens. That's not the right brad. That's a big brad. So we're going to get the small brad. Let's try 2 and see. I think it'd be a waste of this kind of flower. Yeah. I mean, what do you think? 2? I don't think it needs 2. Not for this kind of flower, in my own opinion. And then you could just use the other brads. We have those black and white brads. I have a lot of those. Oh, adorable. I'm seeing Easter cards coming on in my future here. I'm just looking if it will go with the Dandy Designs paper. And it will go with the Dandy Designs paper. I mean, maybe. Well, we'll see, because so saffron, yeah. Not the same exact colors, but we can find these colors. Oh, so excited. Okay, let's see what else. How long are the flowers with the stems? Well, you want me to get out a measurement? This is the little pizza box. Let's see. We'll just look at the celebration brochure. I don't have anything to measure with, guys. This was not a planned video. This was just like me excited to share. I'm going to curl up some flowers here. That's all it was. All right. So since there are no blends for the early espresso, what do you use? Okay, you use the Stampin' markers, right? Stampin' markers if you don't have blends. Or, you know, some things there's watercolor pencils, but not for them. So there's the brochure. There's the celebration brochure. And that's how big the little flower is. Okay? It's not that little. It's a pretty big flower. And then this one, I'm just going to pop these out. Okay, let me keep saying hi to you guys. Now there's like, I didn't realize it's going to be so popular. So hello, Yvonne and Lynn and, yeah, Diana. I'm glad you liked all that. Okay, Terry, hello. Thank you, Melody, for saying that. All right. This one is going to be a 3. You put like 3 together. And then you would put the dark one with those. So you put the dark stem in the middle. So this one would be this little dark stem. And then let's see what that one is for. Okay, that one is for another set of 3. Wait. Do they give us, they didn't give us 2 sets of 3. They gave us this one. It looks like maybe we used both. Let's see. Yes, you use both. Okay, so they're using, but again, I think that would be kind of a waste. I mean, in my opinion, I think that might be a waste of like, I might be able to use that behind there. But this one, I don't know if I need that. I mean, I don't always like to follow directions, but maybe it needs it. We'll try it. So it's saying to use both of these behind here. Right? I think that's to me a waste. I think that one would look better. So it would use the big brad. But I mean, this one is probably better because of that size. So you might be like, I'm going to go with that. And I'm going to say, well, maybe it does need the one behind it because that's kind of wimpy. Let's see. This is going to be behind there. Yeah, that does look kind of cool. And I would normally just like change the color if it was double-sided. So you're going to get your little spatula. By the way, if you're just coming in, this is the order number if you want to get this really cool kit that I am just kind of fumbling around with because I just got it. So this is saying, all right, this is saying to cut this. Let's see. All right, it's telling you to use a piece of, like it's saying to use the piece of tear and tape on it on one side. And then, okay, has anybody done this yet? Are you supposed to cut down the middle? You're supposed to put tear and tape on one side, and then you're making this little thing. So are you cutting down the middle? So it's looking like you would take your tear and tape that it gave you, right? I'm just kind of doing what it says. I don't have the glue gun part, but I'm just wondering, like, the assembly part. So if it says, put this down the side, right? That's what it looks like it's saying, something like this for this piece. So if anybody knows if you're supposed to cut it down in half, because it seems like you would need to cut it to make that little curly thing. Maybe fold it down the middle. Okay, thank you. That's a good idea, but they didn't give you a score line, or they didn't give you a, okay, it says shape form, shape form. Yep, it is. Thank you. It does say fold. Okay. So if I were to do a fold like that, I need my little Simply Squared, right? Because I don't just like try to eyeball it. Like, I mean, I would try to say, okay, like, let's say that's going to be 2 inches. So I'm going to go 1 inch like that. See? That's what I'm going to do. Just, if I'm going to fold it down the middle, I'm going to score it first. All right, so let's fold it down the middle. Oh, this is a fun kit because to me, if you're a demonstrator and you get together with some people in person, this is the kit to get. It's only $13. That's US, guys. I know those of you in Canada and Australia are like, but it's not $13 for us. That's US dollars. I'm a US demonstrator, so I can only sell in the US. So I talk of everything in terms of US dollars. So I don't know what this is in other countries, but it is only $13 for us, and it's a good little kit. I can already see like lots of card elements going on here. All right, so it's saying to fold it down. I'm just trying to find my scissors so I can snip off this little guy. All right, and then it says to use a hot glue gun. So you would do, all right, it's telling you to use tape on one side. You know what, I was supposed to fold it. I was supposed to fold it the other way, right, to make the tape. That's what I was supposed to do with the tape, like this. Okay, so you're going to peel off the tape. La, la, la. All right, so in other words, don't fold it the way I did with the tape. You want the tape to hold it down like that, because then you're supposed to use the hot glue gun. All right, so now, but we don't have a hot glue gun, but let's just say we did. And we're going to be able to make this little curly, curly Q. And then we can kind of fan it out. So that is pretty cool. Right? So fan, you would glue along the bottom. I don't really think we have to have hot glue. We could probably use the tear and tape on that side too, but then you could fan this out and make it like, you know, you see how they have it fanned out? So you're going to kind of open it up after you glue it. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, what else can we do? We can finish this flower. I was just looking for my spatula. Okay, let's see what's the better side. My spatula just appeared. I have spatulas all over the place, so one just sort of appeared on my Simply Scored when I pulled it up from under my table, because the one on the table had already disappeared. So that's one of those. And we already made this other pretty flower, and we made this flower. All right, so we're just gonna kind of do this to the flowers. Ooh la la. And again, you can use these for the wreath, or you can use them for your, you know, for your card elements. This one I probably will, I don't know. The little flower in the stem, I'm thinking that would be cute on the wreath, but, I mean on a card, but maybe the extra little daisies. I can put on here, because I don't know if the one on the stem needs to be on here. So then there's one more big brad. See, like right here. And you could go boop, boop. Put that one in there. Twist it. Actually, I volunteered at my friend's church because they want me to do like hats for the ladies at Easter. They're going to be having like this hat thing. So this would be cool to decorate hats with as well. So that's a pretty little flower. And then, of course, you're going to put the leaves in the back. So this would be folding those up and kind of gluing those on in the back with your hot glue gun. So you can see how it's coming together. I could probably take this little one and use it on something else, but then I could take extra little brads I had and maybe take these extra little flowers and put those on the wreath. All right, what else do we have? We have these beautiful sprigs. And you could probably make extra things. Use the stencils to do some extra inking and stuff. All right, fold these up. Cut off any little extra nibs. These are high quality too. They're not like, this is kind of nice cardstock. It's not super thick cardstock, but yeah, beautiful to decorate hats with, because they want to do this like, you know, fascinator type thing, like tea party hats and stuff like that. So just for fun, you know. So I told him once I get my shipment, I'm going to have all kinds of extra paper flowers, because I have been over the years doing many, many craft clubs. And so you could, you know, you could do stuff with that. Okay, so you're asking about the size of these now that I have my Simply Scored out. We can measure things. Okay, so this is 5 inches. So that's going to be too big for a card, right? Kind of long. That one's 3 inches. This one's going to be in the middle. This one is 2.5 inches. And then this, you asked about the flowers. I think Yvonne asked, was it Yvonne? Okay, here's who asked about this. Yvonne asked about how long's the flower with the stem. 4 inches. So that would be perfect for a card. And then what you're going to do is it's telling you to use hot glue at the end of this. So it gives you like a piece of yarn. And it gives you this thing. So you have this thing here. Cardboard on one side, and then this would be the front. So you would take your yarn. They didn't seem to give us much yarn, but I guess you would hot glue it. I would hot glue it back there, right? It's telling you to hot glue. I'm not going to do all this right now, right? But you would, because we would probably have to glue the one side. So you would just kind of do this little thing around it, right? And make yourself a little thing. And then, what's it saying on the back? Okay, no, it's saying, nope, you want to leave some. So it's saying like to leave some, right, for you to hang it with. So something like that. Maybe take, I probably, if I were just looking at this with these instructions, what I would do, this is just personally, this is just my logical thinking. I would take this in half. I would take this in half and go, okay. And I would kind of work my way out. So okay, this is the outside. And I'd want that to be, let's see. I'd want these ends. Yeah. Let's look at the picture. See, I think it's the final one. Yeah. So I would kind of make this. I'd kind of go like this and make it like the part that hangs first. And then I would work my way inside is what I would do. I'd work my way from out, like if that's going to be my hanger, and then I would work my way outside in with the wrapping. That's what I would do until it gets to the middle, and then I run out. So that way I don't have a seam. I don't have like a little knot on this part that's hanging. I would just sort of work my way outside in. But that's what I would do, and I could still do all that. I just can't glue it at the end. I could probably tie it in a knot at the end. I don't really need to glue it. I'm probably going to do this tonight while watching TV, this part. But that's just nice. So you can make that little guy. Or you know what? You could take a whole other ribbon and use like a different ribbon if you don't want to use yarn. But the yarn looks cute. And they gave us enough yarn, I think. So that's adorable. And then you would take all these little guys and just do this. Doop. Doop, doop, doop. Right? And you can just make it your own. Kind of glue this. Glue that one on with the hot glue or whatever kind of glue you want to use. And this one. And your little flowers and your other flowers. I mean, it's super cute. So I really hope you like this idea. All right. So exciting. That's the product number. All right, want to see what else I got? I got a couple other things. I didn't get much. Okay, thanks. The hoop. Hoop, hoop. Hoop-de-hoop. Hoop-de-loop. All right. This is what else I got. So this is going to be our next month's. I got extras because we're using this for bingo. Save the date, those of you that are in the U.S. that like to play bingo on Zoom. Because we're not just doing this for the next month's kit in March. We're also doing it for the bingo. So you'll have so many chances to use this to make cards with. Not just my workshop series on YouTube, but we'll be making cards with this during bingo on Zoom. So there's the little dies. Oh, I love that little stump. Isn't it cute, the little stump? And then you have playing in the rain. Rainy days are better with you. Oh, happy day. And then I've shown you before the embossing folder. Super cute embossing folder. Let me see. Yeah. Not sure where the embossing folder is just right now, but I'm going to see if it's the one that's on my table. Nope, that's a different one. But there's a rain embossing folder that goes with the suite and really cute paper as well. But I was just getting extras because I'm afraid they might run out because they already ran out of Easter Bunny. The Easter Bunny punch that we're doing this month. So I was like, let me stock up because I want to make sure that I have extras for prizes for my bingo. Because whenever I do a bingo with a bundle, that's always one of the prizes. All right, now, there's this new celebration items that were added. This is something new. So I grabbed this because I think that's a good deal. So if you spend $50 at my store, you can get this punch. And these punches are normally $23 each. So how cool was that I got that for free when I bought this? So I bought this, got this for free. $23 value. And so it's in the celebration. Well, it's not in the celebration brochure, but it's one of the celebration items. Okay? That you can get. Okay. Also, just to let you guys know, so there was 9, I think maybe 11. There was 11 celebration items that were just added. Okay, so that's pretty cool. All right, also, this was still on clearance as of the other day. I'm not sure if it still is. These are cute little gems. And I needed some more balmy blue blends because my niece dried mine out. And I needed some of these because they're going to go in some next month's kit. And I always need dimensionals and I always need Seal Plus. So I was basically just stocking up on things. But mainly, I really wanted to get this. But I never wanted to just get these items with, and when I'm paying shipping anyway, I get other things as well. Okay, so that was so cool to get that one for free. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed that little unboxing, impromptu unboxing. That's all there is for now. I will put that together once I get my hot glue gun, and I'm going to hang it in my new she shed. It's going to be one of my pieces of decor. And then I'm going to do something extra with those extra flowers. I'll put that on a card, and I'll probably do that for Easter card, and I'll show you that next time during the bunny workshop. All right, see you later. Thanks for coming in. This is the Paper Chef.